The AI deepfake crisis. When you can't trust your own eyes. In 2024, an employee at engineering giant Arup received a video call from his CFO. The face looked right. The voice sounded perfect. He transferred $25 million. It was all fake. Every pixel, every word. Welcome to the age of AI deepfakes, where seeing is no longer believing. I'm First, and this is First Investigates. Today, we're exposing the dark world of AI deepfake scams, a billion-dollar criminal industry that's weaponizing artificial intelligence to steal your money, your identity, and even your face. In 2025 alone, the FBI logged over 22,000 AI fraud complaints, totaling $893 million in losses. Deepfake fraud attempts have surged 2,937% in just 3 years. And that's just what gets reported. Experts estimate fewer than 5% of victims ever come forward. These aren't amateur hackers in basements anymore. We're talking about sophisticated criminal syndicates using cutting-edge AI to clone voices, swap faces in real-time video calls, and manipulate victims with terrifying precision. Let's start with the Arup case. In 2024, a finance worker at the multinational engineering firm received what appeared to be a video call from his chief financial officer. The screen showed his boss's face. The voice gave clear instructions to transfer funds for an urgent acquisition. The employee wired $25 million to accounts in Hungary and China. The twist? The entire call was fabricated. Criminals used AI voice cloning to replicate the CFO's voice perfectly, and deepfake video technology to overlay his face onto a live video feed. The real CFO was completely unaware. By the time Arup discovered the fraud, the money was gone, scattered across multiple international accounts through a network of money mules. This wasn't a low-tech phishing email. This was a multi-million-dollar operation using enterprise-grade deepfake tools, likely purchased from underground markets or developed by former tech industry insiders. Now let's talk about something that hits closer to home. Romance scams have existed for decades, but AI deepfakes have turned them into something far more dangerous. In 2025, a Filipino overseas worker lost 100,000 pesos to a man who claimed to be Sheikh Hamdan, the Crown Prince of Dubai. The scammer used AI-generated images and deepfake video calls to maintain the illusion. The victim saw a handsome, charismatic prince on her screen, speaking directly to her. In reality, she was talking to a criminal using face swap technology. Even more disturbing, in Thailand, police arrested 6 Nigerian nationals operating out of a luxury condominium in Nonthaburi. These scammers used AI-generated Western faces to conduct live video calls with victims, following detailed scripts designed to manipulate emotions. They'd build relationships over weeks or months, then convince victims to send money for fake emergencies, business opportunities, or travel expenses. The Hong Kong police busted a deep-fake ring responsible for $4.37 million in romance and investment scams. The modus operandi was identical. Create attractive fake personas, use AI to maintain the illusion during video calls, then drain victims' savings. Here's one that should terrify every family. The grandparent scam used to be clumsy. You'd get a call from someone claiming to be your grandson in trouble, but the voice was wrong. The story didn't add up. Not anymore. In 2026, criminals are scraping voice samples from TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram to create perfect AI clones of real people. They call grandparents and say, "Grandma, I've been in an accident. Please don't tell Mom." Except, it's not their grandchild. It's an AI replica so convincing that elderly victims wire thousands of dollars within the hour, desperate to help their grandchild. One 77-year-old British woman lost £17,000 to a scammer using a deepfake female persona named Ala Morgan, claiming to work on an oil rig in the North Sea. They met in an online chat group. She believed she was in a genuine relationship. She was actually funding a criminal operation. So how sophisticated is this technology? More accessible than you think. Voice cloning used to require hours of training data. Now you need as little as 3 seconds of audio. Criminals extract clips from social media, podcasts, or even recorded phone calls, then feed them into AI models that can generate unlimited speech in that voice. Face swap technology has evolved from clumsy Photoshop jobs to real-time video manipulation. Tools that once required powerful computers now run on smartphones. Some open-source deepfake software is freely available. Commercial versions cost as little as $20 per month. The scariest part? Detection technology is struggling to keep up. Deepfakes used to have telltale signs: unnatural blinking, blurry edges around the face, inconsistent lighting. Modern AI-generated content is nearly flawless. Even security professionals need specialized tools to spot them. This isn't random individuals. We're looking at organized criminal networks operating like legitimate businesses. There are deepfake tool developers selling software on dark web markets. There are face farms, where criminals collect thousands of identity documents and biometric data. There are money mule networks specifically designed to launder deepfake scam proceeds. Some operations run from Southeast Asia, particularly Cambodia, Myanmar, and Laos, where trafficked workers are forced to operate scam compounds. Others operate from luxury condos in Thailand, as we saw with the Nigerian gang, or from Eastern European countries with lax cybercrime enforcement. These syndicates share tactics, tools, and even victim databases. When one operation gets shut down, another opens within weeks using the same playbook. So how do you protect yourself in this environment? First, establish a family safe word. If someone calls claiming to be a relative in trouble, ask for the safe word. If they can't provide it, hang up and call your family member directly using a number you already have. Second, be extremely suspicious of unsolicited video calls, especially from someone claiming to be in authority or distress. Criminals count on urgency and emotion to bypass your critical thinking. Third, verify identity through multiple channels. If your boss emails asking for a wire transfer, call them on a known number. If someone you met online wants to video chat, be aware that what you're seeing might be AI-generated. Fourth, limit your digital footprint. The less audio and video of yourself that's publicly available, the harder it is for criminals to clone your identity. Fifth, report suspicious activity to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center at ic3.gov. Even if you didn't lose money, your report helps track these criminal networks. The AI deepfake crisis is not science fiction. It's happening right now to real people, costing billions of dollars. The technology is becoming more accessible, more convincing, and more dangerous every day. But awareness is your best defense. Understand how these scams work. Recognize the red flags. Verify before you trust. And most importantly, teach your family members, especially elderly relatives, about these threats. Criminals are counting on your confusion, your urgency, your trust. Don't give it to them. If this investigation helped you understand the deepfake threat, subscribe to First Investigates and hit the bell icon. We're exposing scams, fraud, and criminal operations so you can protect yourself and your family. Share this video with someone who needs to see it. Your grandmother, your parents, your colleagues, because the next target might be them. I'm First. Stay vigilant, stay skeptical, and I'll see you in the next investigation.